Okay, a little bit of an issue there. um, since they added streamer mode, it only shows 8 people down there, and I cannot see that or was in the game. Okay, um, gotta love, gotta love streamer mode, but here we are, ready to go for this matchup between San Diego and Atlanta. Kickoff underway. San Diego gonna win the kickoff. Hits it down to Booster. I need to get these names right because they're different in game. Niccolo hitting it up, trying to double, cannot. Cajun going to force the play here. Booster hits it mid. Polosh cannot make a play. Luna's going to force here. Niccolo forces it to his own corner, takes it up left wall. Actually, he's going to fake. 50's Luna, wins the 50. Cajun forcing. Cajun beating Booster to the ball, but Booster is going to get a 50 at least. Niccolo on the save as it was hit down to him from the corner. This time hitting it to his own corner. Cajun tries to get a little bit of a touch, but it is awkward. Niccolo once again trying to force the play, looking like he's majority offense as Booster leaves the net trying to find Boost. And Oravash is going to take advantage of the mistake by Atlanta. Quick little start here for San Diego. Jumping up 1-0 in the first 47 seconds to be exact. This time Booster gonna slot one bottom left, and in just 3 seconds, Atlanta is gonna tie things up. A little kickoff there, goal there from Booster as Cajun cannot get back in time as it is tied up here early. Booster might have an open net again, and Cajun once again not able to get back in time, and Booster has his second goal in the first minute. Booster is the locale of this team, and he is putting in the work here off of Polosh's pass from sidewall. 2-1 Atlanta as we have 3 early goals within the first minute of this series. Looking very offensive so far. Luna gets it over one, unable to double, or there to follow. Booster with a great save. Cajun up, being third man here, just trying to slow down the play, allowing his team to get back. Or is going to take it from Luna, take it up left wall. Polosh is forcing the play. It's over one. Can Niccolo put it in? No. Luna with the great clear. Luna trying to put a shot on net. Polosh was back either way, but it is a unfortunate touch. Cajun drops one down. Polosh unable to capitalize off of the missed touch by Cajun. This time Booster's hard rushing Cajun as that one was almost a slot from Niccolo. Polosh just getting one touch up over Luna. Cajun awkward in net here, able to generate enough time to still get a clear. Atlanta has looked very offensive ever since they let in that first goal. Looking to keep up that pressure as momentum shifts towards San Diego. Luna gets it under one. Is anybody back? No! Luna with a little clean but simple ceiling shot to tie things up here in game number 1. Taking advantage of no third man there for Atlanta, and we are evened again. San Diego's going to win the kickoff, but it does give Atlanta possession. Cajun forcing the play into the corner of Atlanta. Polosh a little bit awkward, getting bumped. Booster able to make the clear. Luna forcing a play. Cajun trying to pass it back mid for his teammate, but cannot. Niccolo having low boost, just forcing the play here, allowing his team to get boost themselves. Or with a good demo on Polosh. Booster hitting it over Cajun. Not quite over, but Cajun does redirect into his own corner, allowing Luna time to win the 50, sending it toward the side of Atlanta. Polosh trying to put something on net, unable to, as a great save there from Cajun, as Oravash already has an extermination, and Cajun shoots an open net off of post, and this game is still tied. Oravash already having an extermination is not something I expected 3 minutes into game 1. But that is a very interesting stat. Luna gets it over one. Niccolo left in a 1v1 here. It's under one as Luna fakes high. And San Diego grabs the lead right back from when they were up 1-0. Great fake high there from Luna, getting an under 1 and scoring the lead-taking goal with just under 2 to play. Booster forcing it to right wall. Luna will have possession. A little bit of an awkward touch, getting it over Polosh. Cajun trying to do something. Both of these teams are looking very offense heavy, but both of these teams have been playing pretty solid defense. I mean, there are some few goals that probably should have gone in, and there are others that definitely went in that shouldn't have. But it has been a very not one-sided, what am I saying? It has been a very back-and-forth offensive-defensive type game for both of these rosters, as KGM is going to try to slot it into the bottom left of Atlanta's net, but Polosh does get the clear. Out to Nicolo, trying to put a shot on net as Oravash gets another demo, this time on Polosh. Booster hits one out, just trying to solo play, gets a reset, unable to get the pop as Nicolo is forcing this play. It goes down, Polosh barely able to get back and clear that one out. Booster booming this one, Luna going to take possession into the corner, or is going to accidentally pop mid. Booster forcing the play. Atlanta down to the last minute of regulation here in game number 1, looking to continue that 2-goal offensive surge they had, as Oravash almost takes advantage of the Polosh mid-touch off of backwall. Flicks it over one, KGM and Aura double commit. Polosh might have shot, just barely misses. Nicolo, shot, misses, goes for the double. Unable to put that one in the net as it's still 3-2 San Diego. Another missed opportunity there from Atlanta in crunch time in game number 1. Nicolo gets it over one, trying to hit down here. Luna's going to beat him to the ball as Polosh is forced to get an awkward touch here. Gets one back. Booster forced to boom. Tries to get it over Aura, but cannot. Gage him a little bit of an awkward throw here down to Nicolo. Trying to get something, but Luna is just going to pre-jump the play again. Polosh hitting one high. Nicolo looking for a 50. Gets it low. Cage him. Right place, right time. What a save. That is looking like it's going to give San Diego the game 1 victory, and it does. What great positioning there from KGM on the save. Shot bottom middle of the net, and KGM able to clean up the mess as it goes over his teammate, or under his teammate, sorry. Luna and Polosh, the two MVPs of the teams. Luna winning the official MVP as San Diego does win game number 1 in Parc des Paris. Ethan says, I've made a horrible mistake. Can I change my prediction? Sadly, that's not how predictions work, man. That is not how predictions work. It looks like you are now 2 games wrong. Here we are into Forbidden Temple in game number 2. San Diego taking game number 1 off of Atlanta. Mello says it's a dumb rule. Well, see, the thing is that if you are a spectator, you can see everybody's boost amounts, which it would be a 4th player calming, but at the same time, it's a risk that you... It's not probable, but at the same time, it could happen, so... Either way, it shouldn't be a big deal. I mean, being in the lobby, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. As Luna takes this one, solo plays, gets this one down. Aura playing right place, right time. Maybe he gets another extermination this game. Cajun gets one, looking for a pop reset. He does get it over one. Nicolo able to clear that one out. Luna might have shot. It is just left, and Polosh has time. Oravash cuts his time a little short as Nicolo is going to call off Polosh here, looking for a possible reset. Instead, he's going to air dribble over one and demo Cajun. Luna gonna try to get it over Polash, but cannot. Booster looking for a potential shot. Polash passing down to Booster, gets it around both of them, but it's just to the right of the net. That would have been an insane play there from Atlanta, but unable to eventually find the net. Great look there on the passing play, though, and I'm quite surprised Booster was able to get it around the team of San Diego there, especially on the goal line. Oravash should have touch here. He does, into the corner of Atlanta. Gets it around Booster. Niccolo a little bit awkward here, especially with KJ on the other side. Does get a good touch. As already to this point last game, there were 3 total goals. Defenses already looking better for both sides. Gets it over Luna. Luna with a little skim. KJ's got to get one. What a touch there from KJ. A very, very risky jump, but honestly, I think he had to. If he doesn't jump there, I believe that's in the net of San Diego, because an Atlanta player was right there to follow the play. Great touch from KJ, but Atlanta is still going to apply pressure. It's over Luna, and Aura is able to get a great save once again. Pinch, it's just left of the net of San Diego. Out mid, Booster shoots low, and this time Luna with a save. As I said, defense has gotten a lot better between these two teams. And it's proving Booster wide Palash able to finish the play after still an incredible save by San Diego. A little bit of an unfortunate double commit into some bumps into the, we're going to call that a pass because it worked, and Palash able to slot that one in. Palash getting a kickoff goal, and it's 2-0 Atlanta. After the power surge of defense from both sides, Atlanta is going back to their old instincts of Game 1 and scoring back-to-back goals, with the second goal being off of kickoff. Hopefully, if you're an Atlanta fan, which if we have MLCS fans, who knows, probably not, or you're on the side of Atlanta, you are wishing that does not happen again. This time, Aura going to pre-jump, getting it over one. Palash is going to cut off his teammate, and it's going to work! And as I was saying, Atlanta has 3 goals within 20, or about 20-30 seconds. What a play there from Atlanta, and the double commit ends up working in Atlanta's favor. Palash hat trick. Is that so? That is so. Palash does have a hat trick just 3 minutes into this game. And just like that, Niccolo able to find the net. And just like that, Atlanta's up 4-0 in game number 2. An absolute reverse and a switch flipped here for both teams. San Diego's defense has looked amazing before these 4 goals, but ever since that first one got let in, something crumbled. Aura taking this up wall, doesn't have much control, and Booster's just going to force the play. Luna going to try to pinch it around one. Niccolo's going to control it to his own corner. Taking it low, hitting off to the side. It's down off corner, but he is able to get it over Luna. Aura pops up. KJ able to beat Booster to the ball. Stays on, looking for a pinch mid. Gets it down mid. Is anybody home? It's Palash, but he is on Atlanta, so he's able to clear that one away. Niccolo, back wall save. Maybe a double. KJ's going to beat him there. Oravash trying to beat Booster, misses the ball. Booster might have solo plays. Niccolo looks for a bump. He gets Luna awkward, and Booster makes this one 5-0 Atlanta just 3 minutes in. Great bump attempt there from Niccolo, slowing down Luna, allowing Booster to take it high over the defense. Palash made the goal happen, I will agree. He had a great play beforehand, and then the rest of the team just followed in the plays. Cajun with a possible own goal, as Luna is there, back post. Niccolo getting mid. Booster a little too far, third man, but honestly up 5-0. I don't hate the passive play style now. Palash just wasting a little bit of time on his own backboard, trying to get it over to Niccolo, unable to. Booster going up, waiting low as Niccolo most likely calls him off. This time getting one high, going off backboard. Both of... Actually, that is a great skim touch. I don't know who got the skim, but what a touch. I thought they both missed. I mean, it's 5-0 with a minute 20 to play. If you're San Diego, if you don't score now, it's game over. Aura trying to generate a play for San Diego. Cajun getting back to Aura. He's got to get it over Booster. He doesn't. Booster just throw mid. Luna unable to put it on target, and we're down to the final 60-ish seconds in game number 2. Atlanta looking to even up the series, and as long as they don't sell 5 goals in 50 seconds, then they will do their goal and even up this series. This has been game over. I mean, yeah, but as casters, you don't really say game over when it's like that. That was an open rip, yeah. It does look like Atlanta is most likely going... Not even most likely. They will take game 2 here. 30 seconds to play. And it's under Luna. And Atlanta will even up the series here. Great offensive presence from Atlanta after the scoreless first couple minutes of this game for both sides. And incredible defense also by Atlanta, forcing San Diego to 0 goals in game number 2. Something similar we saw happen in the Malibu series was Malibu scored 2 goals and then lost right after that. And they scored 2 early goals in game number 2. Now it was only the 2, but they did hold the other team to 0 points. Malibu mentioned, yeah, I had to mention them. It's the same type of situation. Caster Curse, it's 5-0. I don't think Caster Curse makes the game 5-0. I can understand if they lost like 1-0, but 5-0, I don't think that matters. What's up, Joshy? Palash easy carry. Honestly, it was pretty even around the board. I mean, Palash did have a hat trick, but very even game across the board. Everybody had an assist, aside from Palash, but he had a hat trick, so you can't really just kick off RNG. Yeah, Kjim, yeah, kind of. They got a solid probably 2 or 3 goals off kickoffs, but you should probably focus on your game rather than chatting in the chat, but, you know. 120. Oh, he did have 120 points. Didn't even notice that. Wasn't going to call him out until Alex mentioned it, but whatever. Heading over to game number 3. Series evened up 1-1 apiece. San Diego held to minimal anything this game. I mean, their defense at the beginning of the game was pretty solid, but aside from the beginning of game defense, there wasn't much San Diego could do. What's up, Cairo? I heard that Sedona is likely playing on Friday if Chicago ever gets back. So that one will be interesting. Sadly, when there's like 4 to 5 games on Friday, I have I have work on Friday, so I won't be able to see what happens between them. But there's like 80 games. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I won't even be able to watch any of them. It just kind of sucks. Atlanta need to save my prediction. If they keep going how they did in game number 2, your prediction will remain 1 game, or well, I guess 2 games off, technically, because you did get at least 1 run from this series. Niccolo forcing it into the corner of San Diego. Luna taking high. Has control, but it's a little bit slow. Booster forcing the play. Bro has a job. Yeah, thanks, Aspect, for calling that out. I have 2. As Niccolo slots that one top left as I was reading chat. Atlanta continuing that offensive surge that they had in game number 2. And it's 1-0 within the first 35 seconds of game number 3. If Atlanta keeps this up, I'm not sure there's much San Diego can do. Bessie says, me too. Bessie, you do not have a job, bro. How do I tell you? You do not work. Oh, my. Niccolo forcing the play. Polash hitting it up. Polash likely has the boost to stay on this play. He will, just kind of forcing an awkward touch with a demo. Luckily, Luna is on wall, gets an awkward touch down mid. Booster with a open look almost, but Oravash with one of the better saves of the series. Goal line save there as Polash is going to stuff Kjim on the shot. Booster going to do the same thing to Oravash. And just like that, the defensive presence we saw in the first 2 minutes of game number 2 is back. Luna trying to double mid Kjim. And San Diego stops the 6-0 run between games that we had from Atlanta on the great pass and almost double there from Luna. Nicolo's the only person I knew in MLCS, or only person in MLCS I knew pre-Project V. Nice, nice. Polash gonna force the play here. Kajum gonna win the 50, passing it over. Luna just retreating. Booster trying to force, unable to. Niccolo forcing to his own corner, gets one up. Trying to stay on the play here. He does get it over Luna. Just one back for San Diego, but Cajun will do the smart thing and force the play. Trying to passes it to Booster off his back wall, looking to get one mid. Does not have a flip, but Niccolo is there off of the option, not the pressure from San Diego. Oravash gonna force over Polash. Booster taking off his right wall. Luna there to stop. Oravash gonna get one mid. Polash able to clear it out and eliminate the damage for now from San Diego. Booster getting up to that one, clearing into his own corner, having low boost. Got to pray for something. Polash and Niccolo both back there for Atlanta. Kajum unable to get the reset, leaving a potential break here for the Atlanta defense, but Luna says no, forcing it to Booster. Almost hits it into Polash, a little behind him, which is what he was aiming for, as Atlanta's really being pressured here and tested by this San Diego offense. Polash might have double, a little wide, Afro! Sorry, Booster tries to get a little double tap of his own, unable to off the great backwall defense. The wheels Cajun are using are buns? Yes, dude, those wheels are awful. Polash controlling to his own corner. Gets one out here. There's 2 minutes to go here in game number 3. Evened up series, evened up game, as another even series is brewing. Niccolo trying to get a double mid. Cannot. Polash, a little bit of a slower shot than he wanted, is going to be wide left, and San Diego takes possession. Both Niccolo and Polash forcing the same ball, forcing Booster to boom. Tries to get a mid from Luna, but cannot. Niccolo missing the ball there. Polash a little bit late to the party, as Booster's just going to boom it back to Aura, who's going to boom it back to the side of Atlanta. Polash in the corner looking to save here, but Booster does the job for him. Great 50 there as Niccolo's up here trying to force a play. Both Kajum and Luna awkward. Kajum gets control off the bounce. Booster with the great play. Luna seeing if they can get mid. Does get mid, but Niccolo's able to clear it away. This is a game of ping pong on wheels. That is exactly what we are witnessing right now. This is a back and forth battle after both teams scored. Kajum's trying to get it mid. Oravash might have shots! And as Aizen says something in the chat, San Diego jumps up 2-1 in game number 3, looking to have the advantage going into game number 4. Kajum with a great pass there, as Aura's able to hit the shot. Bro mentioned an L chat curse. You could call that a caster curse, but I did read it from chat, so. Booster forcing to his own corner, and Atlanta is forced to do something offensively like they had been. Polash forcing it over. Cajun's gonna have boom. Is anyone back? Booster able to clear that one to his own corner. Niccolo beat. Polash booming it over to Niccolo. He's awkward. Luna forcing. Still just Booster back. Forced to this time take control. Looking for a pass. Kajum says no. Controlling off of left wall. Looking for a possible double tap. Niccolo with the early chow eliminates the pressure. Polash jumping on the ball. And Atlanta's down to their final few seconds here. Gotta force the ball to the other side of the field and score it. Polash awkward. Great save, but it might be a little too late. It's over the head, and San Diego is up 2-1 in the series after taking a very tense game number 3. Kajum silencing the crowd here in game number 3, winning MVP after being called out for the amount of points he had. But what does MLCS mean? MLCS is Major League Car Soccer. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to say. San Diego with a great bounce back performance on defense after giving up that goal. Stopping the 6-0 run that Atlanta had in between games 2 and the beginning of game 3. Booster almost had a shot there as we see behind the scoreboard, but great save. The defense, of Atlanta, I mean, Booster had 4 saves alone. And 6 saves for the side of Atlanta, doubling the 3 of San Diego. Here we are on to game number 4. San Diego, as I mentioned, up 2-1 in the series, looking to cap things off. Atlanta looking to force a game 5. If Atlanta forces a game 5, 2 of the 3 matches played will have gone to game number 5. So let's see how things go. Luna passing back to Aura. Polash awkward. Should have saved. He does get one off crossbar. Niccolo able to force a touch off of Cajun's car, making him hit high. Polash looking for sidewalk. Cannot get it. Niccolo has control. Flicks it into Cajun, who hits it up for Aura. Losing boost fast. Tries reset. Unable to get one. Cajun forcing the play here. Goes for a reset. Gets another 50 off of Niccolo, who's going to take high here. Luna's going to try to get something. Niccolo down. Is anybody mid? Booster tries, but he's a little late. Cajun controlling this one. Looking for an air dribble bump, maybe, but instead he gets bumped. Aura trying to force it through the defender of Booster, but he's unable to. A little bit of a reverse bump there as he gets bumped while attempting an air dribble bump. Booster might have a touch here. Gets it around Luna. Is anybody back for San Diego? Surely they will be. Kajum is back as their mid is demoed by none other than Oravash. Kajum gets it over one. Polage chooses the right spawn point and is able to get back for the save. What a great save there from Polash after the demo. Oravash been a little bit of a menace on the pitch with the demos this series. In game number 1, for those who are just now tuning in, he had an extermination, which you don't see often. Polash trying to get it above Kajum. Kajum controlling low. Booster beats Oravash to the ball. Polash gonna try and get one mid. Go for demo. A little bit of a weak attempt there. Booster hits it up. Niccolo, risky go, and it's over the head of Polash. Polash gotta control this to his wall, but he does get it over Luna, actually. I thought Luna was going to take control there. Luna's giving it down to Cajun, who just slams into ceiling. Down to Luna. That would have been one of the more interesting plays, as Niccolo is able to save the follow-up shot there from Cajun. Niccolo trying reset, fakes. Tries one high, but Luna's there. A very tense 0-0 matchup here in the first half of this game, as Cajun grabs a reset and plays ball off the goalie of Booster. What a shot from Cajun, and what a way to read the defense. Oh my goodness, that's a great shot. Atlanta now given a little bit of a disadvantage in game number 4. It is only 1 goal, looking to make it 2, and they will. Cajun with a little bit of a phantom touch, but he will steal the goal as nobody from Atlanta's back. Atlanta's playing kind of nervous. They are. There's not much of orchestration and construction behind their team so far that I've seen. It's a lot of panicking and kind of like just we need to get a touch fast. Polash faking low, tries for shot, but 2 of San Diego's defenders are there. Cajun tries. Luna's gonna boom away, unable to put it on target. This time he's gonna try to put it on target, but he does hit crossbar. Into corner for Polash. Oravash gonna control it. Send control to Cajun, whose demo's on back wall. Atlanta has their opportunity, but Luna is there to stop it. Booster forces Niccolo off at the back wall of San Diego as Oravash sends it out. Time is ticking here for Atlanta, draining down to about 2 minutes remaining as Polash gets a little bit of a weak save to corner. Polash trying to generate something for Atlanta. They need it desperately. Awkward touch. Does Booster have shot? He shoots it into the defender. A little bit of an open net on the right side, but he shoots it into the middle of the net, and Atlanta's chances are draining by the second. Booster gets it mid. Polash able to capitalize off the miss from Cajun, and just like that, Atlanta has a little bit of life. Nobody with boost back, and Cajun unable to get a touch there. 1 goal game with 1:30 to go here. A little bit of a fake there from San Diego. Polash gonna control to his own corner. Hits one high. A little awkward here. Cajun trying to get a touch. Bumps Niccolo. Open opportunity. And San Diego snaps right back, regaining their 2-goal lead on a great bump from Cajun, taking advantage of the boostless booster on back wall. What a great play there from San Diego, as all momentum is on the side of San Diego here in game number 4. Little bump. Orvash trying to get something. Niccolo over one. Does he have double? He does, but it's to the side. Polash forcing. Doubles off of the corner, and Or's going to have a free boom. Polash trying to force something here. It's going to get it to Booster. Cajun hitting off of his own corner. Maybe he has double. He does. Polash going to be beat to the ball here. Niccolo has to go. Down to the last 60 seconds for Atlanta in week number 1. Looking to get at least something to help this 2-goal deficit. Even if you're Atlanta, I'd still push for a goal in crunch time, with even if chances to win are slim, just to help morale a little bit heading into the future weeks. Luna with a weird save, trying to control it as Nicolo's going to hit one up. Booster has does not have reset, does not have a play. Nicolo trying to force. 30 seconds remaining, ball on the side of Atlanta. San Diego looking to put the nail in the coffin in game number 4. Luna 50s. Booster gonna boom it up to Polash. Polash actually goes for boost and demo. Booster gonna have to force again. KJM, if he clears this, he goes just over it. Luna hits one mid. Atlanta's gotta do something now. A little bit of an awkward touch from Polash, and I think that one's gonna do it and secure a week number 1 victory for San Diego. What a well-played series, and what a way to bounce back from game number 2, you know. And they will put the nail in the coffin. Cajun makes it 4-1 San Diego with no time on the clock. And just like that, San Diego is 1-0. But as I was saying, great way to bounce back from game number 2, you know, giving up 5 goals and not scoring any, you know. Being down 5-0 and losing 5-0 is not an easy thing to bounce back from, but Cajun, a little bit of a hat trick with 3 saves, dropping 750 in game number 4, taking matters into his own hands. What a game. What well played, and what bounce back from San Diego. I mean, great stuff from both sides. Atlanta definitely knows their strengths, and they definitely knows their weaknesses, and I feel the same is for San Diego. 3-1 is your final series score. San Diego taking this one home, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you all.